Alright. Good evening. I just saw, I didn't even know whether that's actually possible, but the dude had both the bow and the axe out at the same time, and the swords, which, as their charms, I didn't think that would be possible. Not sure if that was in beta. Right, regardless. Ah, right. Uh, Ascension. I can't do it yet, because I need to reach Conqueror level 10, which I have no clue how to do that. We also get an animal laboratory, which I don't know what that does. Here, animal engine, apprentice, gold, cornerstone guardians. Okay, so you have different options, right? Ooh, ooh. Right, increases. So this is the normal one, which is just gold, more bounty, gold, and then XP bonus. Had that. Brute. I think they all have 6 levels. No, they don't have all 6 levels. Elite only has 5. Right, so Brute. Increase Wayfarer's Gold. I kinda do that a lot. Increase consumable rearm speed. I do not really do that a lot. Then 6 Cornerstone Guardians instead of 3. But one level later. Adjacent traps of the same type increase rearm speed of the trap by 10%. That's probably really good for floor traps. Increases physical force exerted by the trap by 30% and increases rearm speed of the traps by 20%. So this is more late game. Elite. If there's only one trap of a given type on the map, its rearm speed is increased by 30%. Increases activation range of projectile traps by 30%. Each different source of damage done by a trap in combination deals 10% additional damage. Okay. Projectiles have a 30% chance to pierce through an enemy. A projectile can only pierce once. Deal 1 more damage to shield. So this is also more of a late game thing. Greed. Bounty increase. 20% more experience from all sources. Decrease the cost of trap traits by 20%. 2,000 gold. 2 bounty increase. Increases XP. Rune XP multiplied by 5% per rune. That sounds great. I want this. I want that. I wish there was an option to upgrade them, but apparently not. Right, what was I doing last time? Right, first. New trap. Barrage. What do you do? Damage. The damage increases. Cooldown 3. That's probably per ball. Yeah. Like they go up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 4 balls. And then you just blow up. You blow up. What do we have? Signal beacon, configuration core, incendiary blast. You probably set on fire. Actually, no, you. Signal beacon probably increases damage dealt. High explosive damage increase. Explosion knocks enemies back and increases damage by 10%. Shield damage plus 1. Right? Then concentrate increases damage by 150%. Decreases explosion radius by 50. Each charged orbs like increases damage by 50%. Increases damage by 50%. Increases explosion radius by 50%. Yep. Doubles projectile count. Increases damage by 100%. Armor damage plus 1. Armor is gonna be a problem, I'm pretty sure. Right. And then I need to probably refresh the shop to see that. Right. I was doing objectives. And the next one, Temper Fort Shell Runes. Temper Fort and Shell, which is armor increased by 3, monster skin 1 armor, and plus 20% health. This is also the worm floor, if I... Yeah, this is where the worm is. So, I will just try... Actually... Get me this on 15, but all the other points go into the grinder. Honestly, reset. You go to 15, you go to 15, and then you go to as high as you can get, 41. You only need to go to 10, actually. Now, capacity increase, capacity at 0, right. I'll still keep the... capacity increase there, I'm pretty sure. Right. And explosion. And then I'm basically just gonna have those 3 things. Now, if I recall correctly, there are no enemies here that are immune to floor traps. And as such, I'm just gonna have this setup again. Mr. Necromancer can take a step forward. Because I want to just have a big grinder floor. I should have maybe placed them somewhere else, but it's fine. And now, we just see if that works. And I will basically just get the grinders forward. Over here, the worm. How did you... Why do you have so much range? What? I will basically just move the grinders forward, and whenever I get to one of these, where the path basically gets back together, I'm gonna remove the path that they're currently taking and have them go the longer way around. Now here, I don't actually think this is the longer way around, but I'll take it. Okay, worm is nearly dead. However, it also kind of overloaded our... It kind of overloaded our grinders for a bit. When it comes next into the grinders, it will die, I'm pretty sure. I love those barricades. I should also, in the meantime, get some of those. They just run into the grinders. Like, the grinders do not make any sense if you take into account that enemies could just not walk into them. Technically, it's not a saw. It's like... What would you call it? I mean, yeah, it kind of is a saw, but... It's more like one of those shredders that you put stuff in from the top. Actually, it's just a giant fan that they walk on. For whatever reason. I don't think I need the interest in this case. But yeah, they're not the smartest bunch. Absolutely not. Also, good evening. And that's the end of this mission. Wait, which anima engine did I take? Arcane Trap, Rune Affinity, increase damage by 10%, multiplied by the number of activated runes. Not sure whether I like that. So next would be Serenity. Which I don't think we have that much space on. What do we have? Warrior, Thief, Druid, Jungle Warrior, Veteran Warrior, Black Knight, and Wizard. Do I remove those? Wait, is it just those two? Veil and Chase, yeah. But we also need a 2.5 times multiplier. So, get me the Blood Rune. Scythe Fort. I don't want extra layers. I'll take more health. And then I take... more health? No. I'll take more move speed, 2.5. One extra layer of shield I kinda don't want for the... Right, that's it, that should be fine. Oh, this is this one. Right. I don't think I want the grinder here. I do want to try this new one. How many more points do I have? A bunch. Make cheap. That's fine. Actually, no, you go this one. I don't have any of you yet. I have you. Take the poison. Take... Okay, no, the chakram. Flamethrower. I think that's actually as many slots as I have. You. Laser, flamethrower. Poison. That's already more slots than I have. Pasta grinder. So now I'm at the level, at the point where I can just continue upgrading specific weaponry. And in this case, upgrade me the chakram. And I don't think the Soul Harvester is in the best position here. So, get that out, actually. Oh wait, does it say now it ignores armor? Damage ignores armor, ah! What else? A unit popped by multiple poon traps takes tear damage. Does the tear damage works the same on chain traps? When just two chains are on the same time? On the same thing? Right. Okay, place cornerstone up here. Then we need you here, you here. 2, 3, 4. And 5. Wonderful. Be good, Chakram. Then we'll have... Dart trap there. Bolt here. The laser here. Yeah, that's good. Should be fine. Also, I don't need to be quick about it in this one. How the fuck did the chakram bounce through the wall? What? Hello. Oh right, I need another one there. I need to upgrade that. I don't need to upgrade that. Also, I forgot Mr. Necromancer. I'm still not sure about the chakram. I need to see that it's full power once. Because currently I'm really not impressed with it. Though I guess it's mostly just... I haven't tried it yet. This is actually the first time I have it with me. I just started. But I guess I'll probably put it up here. Where the dart trap creates skeletons. To block. Basically... lore is basically that some dude, I think it was a dude, destroyed the world, and you are creating the world anew, and the power to do that is in this here cornerstone across the various dungeons, and the dude, no, that doesn't work actually. The dude who wanted to like reshape the world is now basically getting these people to invade you. Right, have the dot trap there. And then try the new one. But with 4 fireball, when the enemy enters, all orbs unleashed at once and blazing volley bombarding the path ahead. I thought that's a... I thought it would be a, like... Oh, okay, interesting. So this is very unique, as in that it's a floor trap with a specific direction you go to. But yeah, he's trying to use the power of these stones to basically again reshape the world. Only you are around to, well, try and prevent that. Keyword try because I'm not very good at it. Let's see how it goes with that trap. So also, this trap is completely new. It's been added in a patch. Which, this is the 3rd game in a series. And the first 2, I really liked. Like, this is just AoE town, isn't it? It can't shoot down. Because I have set it to shoot to the right. And now I kinda need the laser. Go laser. Managed. This laser still seems pretty busted. Is this barrage fire damage? So if I see that correctly, each of the orbs releases 2 fireballs, which then go and are blocked immediately by that barricade. Which isn't great. Also, we now need to reinforce here. I think the jungle warriors are kind of a natural counter against that thing. Thankfully, we have the laser. And the laser doesn't care. I need to kind of make sure not to blow that up, though. Actually, get me that chakram trap here. To deal with these guys. At least a little bit. The bleeding damage does ignore their armor. Like their shield, rather. I can't imagine that. I think it's probably also really good against the engineering squad. Like the engineering squad from in the 2nd game, you had the earthquake trap, which basically just destroyed buildings around itself. That's what it was there for. And you don't have that here. You don't really have good options against the engineering squad in this one. Yeah, no. No, this isn't working. I think I need to switch some around. Right. I keep the same traps, except I bring along the grinder again. 20 gems, I can upgrade you a little bit. Bring along the grinder. You kind of need something to block enemies from moving, I think. Or, yeah, you just make a floor. High explosive for damage, staggering knocks back, shield damage +1. That's good against the Black Knights, I assume, which are very annoying. There aren't really any armor enemies, so the overwhelm is better. I have the greed set, I believe. I just Projectiles have +1 activation range. That does not count for the Hellfire Trap, I don't think. Right, you. No armor, call weak, compounding, spell lock. I think that's better, yeah. Giant Slayer Ballista. Decreases rearm speed by 50%, activation range up. Get me the Splitting Bolts, those should be better against shield. 30 units, no, take the Burped Bolts, take the Knockback, that's always funny. What do we have here? Inflicts bleed, bounce +1 per upgrade tier, I think I'll take that. Bounces 1 additional time. Bonus damage equal to 5% of target's max health. Like, the damage on this thing is kind of horrendous. 10.4. Actually, it's kind of... Okay, I think it's fine. Thunder slowed. That would be good with a slime trap. This is fine. On hit splits in 2, each can only split once. That's fine. I've upgraded you, or updated you. And then here, I'll take the unlimited power, because the Black Knights unfortunately do not really take all that much damage from you. Slows target. In that case, I don't really need the soul coolant. So I'll take the crippling ray. And then this is just the same as always. Grinder, my beloved. A Grinder Trap is actually one of my favorite. The Grinder Trap has existed in the game since, I believe, the very beginning. And it's one of the funnest traps because it's just so stupid a design. Block off here. Right, the Inferno Trap, and then we'll have the beam at the end. Also, one thing I really appreciate about this game. It was not great in the second, I give you that, yeah. Fun fact, in the second I had a setup with the Chakram Trap, which made the Chakram Trap absolutely stupid busted, because it had like 6 times the push trap's force, and split like 16 times. It was absolutely ridiculous. The second was very dependent on what items you had, I think. Which was, at the same time, kind of funny, and also really bad. It's not great against the druids. I feel like the druids and the jungle warriors are kind of really, really strong against the Chakram. It kind of feels when there are too many enemies that the Chakram Trap immediately loses its charge. I did not pay attention to the jungle warrior. One thing I want to change. Inferno Trap. The Fire Bat is funny, but I don't think it's good. Just increase your damage. Ah yeah, Cornerstone over here. Laser once again there. Just increase the damage. And then we'll have the Chakram once again here. Yeah, I should play more with the... what's it called? With the animated weapon. I want to see something. Yeah, so you have 81 damage. You hit once, you deal 15 damage. However, you should deal 15 damage plus the splits. I honestly think the Chakram Trap is just kind of broken. This time it was 45 damage. No, it was it was 36 damage. No, 38. Which Ricochet Blade, Ricochet Disc, and Mirror Chakram should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splits. Which all should deal 15 damage. This was 30, 30, 50. It feels kind of broken. Oh yeah, the shields. I hate those. Right. My Necromancer is also kind of blowing up that tomb, isn't he? In which case, Necromancer, you have earned yourself a vacation. The problem is he will just die after a while. I should maybe take the summoned skeletons along now and then. Not sure why I don't do that. Anyway, poison. Yeah, no, those are too fast. Skip the grinder, add these swords. Take the Bounty Hunter's Regiment and Volatile with the hammer. Or with the axe. With the axe, yeah, the axe is probably better than that. Oh yeah, place Cornerstone. Not there. In that case, I honestly wish they would just show the shield damage somehow. You go over here with a flamethrower. Have some swords to assist, and you will just be here. Then block off there, here, here, and here. And well, of course there and there. Actually have the Chakram second. I maybe should bring the shield damage. The Chakram could be great against the shields if you bring the additional shield damage. I never noticed that the damage number for the... Oh no, that's a poison damage number. Right, I'm an idiot. Alright, that was kind of more the damage I wanted to see. However, I'm an idiot. I can't just put it there. Right, now put the laser in. Since the Chakrams fly off everywhere anyway, it should be fine pointing it downwards. If it... yeah, I wish it would show the damage dealt to shields as well. That would kind of not feel that bad. That was a good suggestion with the Necromancer up front. I still feel like the dart trap is one of my favorites. The dart and the bolt. Though, honestly, I miss, from the second game, the bolt trap upgrade that replaced the bolt with a single spear that just pierced 20 enemies and knocked them back. That one was really fun. How many activations do you still need? 4, I believe. The fact that some of the Inferno Traps upgrades are based on activations and it is kind of a slow trap does not feel great. Actually, I just wanted to see, because didn't I have that? After dealing 2000 doubles and burns, you engulf. After 30, increase area of effect. I don't think that worked. At least not as good as I hoped it would. Right. Anyway, do the same. Well, cornerstone up here again. 1 and 2. Axis. Bio. Mr. Necromancer can join us. Actually, a bit further up this time. That should be fine. And then have the laser upgraded at this time. So now we now just have extra damage on the Inferno Trap, basically. This did not work out. Why did this not work out nearly half as good as last time? Weird. Anyway, just try again. Put this there. I actually only need this many because the dart trap should have enough range. Or I put the laser there. I put the laser there and have the dart trap here. That might be better. Mr. Necromancer can once again join us. Swords. Fire. Chakram. Now I don't have upgrades for the Chakram, unfortunately, but it's fine. The laser has an impressive range. Oh, the laser is probably not good against the Jungle Warrior, is it? Because the Jungle Warrior can't... Nah, in this case I don't think the Jungle Warrior would dodge. Poison. I need to reinforce this one. Okay, you overheated. Fucking thieves. I am currently using quite a lot, actually. Wait. I have to go right. Oh. Where were we? The Serenity. I should probably lower the damage a little bit. Actually get me more enemies. That is always fun. The regen I don't want... I think I can reduce bounty gold. I want to get to the 2.5 damage, basically. 2.5 XP reward. Remove that. I think that's better. That no, I need to have you active. This one. The thing is, I kind of don't want to use the grinder, and I also don't really want to use the laser because they are so good. I'm making an exception for the laser here because it's kind of funny, but with its extreme range. I used the grinder excessively in the second game because it's funny and it wasn't all that good, but just using the best traps I find boring. Actually, I don't know if the laser is all that good actually because I just saw it absolutely destroy shit early on and then I decided it's too good and never used it. Have a bolt trap there. Start with this. Go ahead. Yeah. I think I can maybe make this start better. Fireball. Fire. Didn't actually deal as much damage as I thought it would there. I didn't... Shouldn't the fire deal damage against all enemies in its AoE? Instead of only a few? I thought it should. Anyway, get me a brick hit there. The thieves again just run past. I hate them. But as long as only a few get through, we're fine. I hate the shield on these guys. I may actually want to play with the, what is it? What is it called? The push trap. To deal with those, but there's not really all the good water here. Maybe the chakram trap. The necromancer just died on his way back. That ain't great. Right, you... yeah, now you can go there. And now we're gonna have this. To help with the shields. Activations. The damage is... okay, 11.5. I think that's 11.5 times the 2 fireballs. It is very weird to have a floor trap that only goes in one direction. Right, you stay back here now. And now we see if we can survive. Yeah, it is infinite piercing AoE. Which, in my opinion, makes it kind of too strong. Holy shit, why are there so many Black Knights? Right. All of the Black Knights, apparently. What do I take? Okay, take this off. And then I have not yet used the lure trap, I don't think. What is the bonus actually from leveling it up? A duration bonus. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer to just kill enemies. So luring was never really on my agenda. But maybe I'll try it with the berserk. Enemy is stunned, reduces the... No, I want them to deal damage. Doubles the duration of the debuff. Steals 2 gold. Yeah, that sounds fine. What did I... The poison trap? Put the lure trap in. Place the cornerstone. Once again up here. Block here, block here. Block here. Fire. Get Mr. Necromancer out. And then have swords. Alright. Lure trap is gonna go here, I think. Oh, it destroys the obstacle. I didn't think it... I was unaware that the obstacles are just direct targets. The regeneration on the druids might be a problem. Do I get enough money for... Yes. Trap should deal with the early ones. Why? Okay, the lure is kind of cheap. Sell for 900 on level 2. That's actually 1200 on level 3. That's really cheap. Alright. Make the Black Knights fight for me. Kill 10 units single stage with my... Oh, well, I'll take that. And the duration apparently is not the same for all enemies affected. The thieves are still a problem, as they always are. Yes, slap them. Okay, if you lure the naked Black Knights, it doesn't actually do all that much. Now the barrage trap is also a bit on the expensive side, comparatively. Also, Mr. Necromancer died. Yeah, keep over here. The lure trap does keep other enemies in your AoE, which is kinda neat. I'm not that happy about the trap here being exploded. The tomb. Right, I'm gonna have to upgrade you further. Yeah, no. Those are a bit close. I think I'm gonna do another placement. Oh wait, I can't place it there. Fuck, I forgot. Oh wait, yeah, you have to be out like that. Maybe? Is that a good placement? Doesn't really feel good. Oh wait, can I not just... I can just place it here. Completely forgot about that. Alright. But mostly just same setup, I'd say. Have you then. Fire. Suits. But have the barrage trap this time out already. Necromancer. Also get a move on. Then I can have bolt or dirt back here and the other one there. With a grinder also back here to catch all those pesky thieves. Do that. Come on. I don't have. I should have waited for the bomb, for the next bomb. How's the necromancer still alive? Have the bolt here. I love this thing. Wonderful. Should be a good start. And then I hope the grinder can just block all those annoying thieves that are just coming in force. Well enough right now. Also, Mr. Necromancer died once again. You can live there now then. I guess I need another lure. Another grinder. Right, you exchange for a grinder, please. Blow somebody up. Fuck, how did he get through? Did the grinder not block him? Yeah, I think I'll try that one again, though. Right. Block off here. Block off here. And there. And here. And here. Is that good? Nah. Is that good? Have you there. We'll have you there. With the grinder behind as final blockade. Or blockade. We need some blockers here. I forgot Mr. Necromancer once again. Wonderful. Barrage goes here. That will destroy the tomb after a while. I'm aware of that. Can you... Why do you have so much range? Wonderful. Oh, it's also just targeting the tomb as well. That's probably not that good, but I'm not actually too worried about the rams. Yeah, no. Actually, there's a few turrets who can do that. I think that's actually going better than the alternative. Block here, block here. Block there. I think I might just do all my defense back here instead. Or do I want to do that? Nah, probably not. Alright, then I have a grinder here. And Mr. Necromancer once again up there. The druids are not that phased from the... druids are not that phased from the, Okay, I may just let out the battering rams too early. Right. Switch back to the straight shot ballista. Bolt. Volley. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Like this. Block off here, here, here. And then whether they go this way... Actually, this way might be better for me. Grinder at the end. And then just hope that the chakram doesn't bounce to the tomb somehow. Or that it hits enemies. Hitting enemies would also be appreciated. I do wonder, can the chakram pierce? Probably not. Have I equipped the sigil for extra damage against shields? Now think about it. I don't actually think I have. Maybe I should do that. Alright. Have a lure trap down here, let's say. Fight! The druid isn't gonna do shit in that fight. Let's not kill ourselves. But the other stuff, that definitely can help. The tomb is taking damage. Not liking to see that. Right, you kind of just have to go for a second. So the tomb doesn't take more damage. Also, this one's really expensive. Like, the only one that I can kind of think of that is more expensive at the moment is the axe trap. And the axe trap is, I think, the most expensive thing in the game. Why are you shooting upwards? Oh, it's the last wave. There are so many Black Knights, holy shit. There are also so many skeletons. You should probably go a step forward. Alright, now we blow up the tomb. If we still can. So many Black Knights. What the fuck? Yeah, the rocket trap. The rocket trap also had immense range. Which I never really was a fan of the axe trap because it seems very limited in range and like usability. And the rocket trap comparatively was just... You could basically put that everywhere. Also, I didn't expect them to get through this. I didn't. Okay, okay. In that case, I'll just have to leave the. Just gonna have to leave the. What are they called? The tomb alone. Yeah, leave the tomb alone. Like this. I really like range on my traps. Maybe too much. But, well, can't really fight it. Alright, let's see what the barrage trap can do. Have a load trap next to it. Waste all of its ammunition on a single enemy. That is good damage, though. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Forgot to bring you along. So what I notice is that it activates when enemies are to the right, but the fireballs can go to different areas, like they can go to the left or up. That is true, yeah. I still find the axes kind of awkward to use, but maybe that's just because I have never used them all that much. I also just realized that the Black Knights do not apparently fight enemies. Unless they're just directly next to them. But it seems to deal with the shields relatively well. And I forgot to check again if I have that sigil for more shield damage. What level are these? Level 5? There are so many skeletons. This looks so stupid. Right. Sell you. Upgrade this one. Have a new barrage trap over here. This one kind of has the same problem as the poison trap in that it uses up all of its ammunition immediately, regardless of if there are actually all that many enemies. One go for each unit caught on the pole. And after activating 50 times. That sounds pretty useless. After activating 50 times, you have a cooldown of 5 seconds. That's okay, that's fine, I guess. But 50 times, that's maybe a bit much. Regardless, continue hunting charges on the... Actually, do the peak later. Sort by tier. Descending. Sort by objective, sort by order. That doesn't show me which I haven't done yet. Well, that sucks. Okay, objectives again. Yeah, that is true. The poison, however, is kind of pretty strong. Alright, get rid of all of that. Select a loadout. Right, the grinder stays, the chakram. Do I keep the chakram? Sure, why not? Get this down, get this to 15, lose the lure trap, get you to 15, and then put some extra points into the bolt. Yeah, physical force, chill or fire. I think I'll take the chill. Do we have armored enemies? I don't actually think so. So let's do that. And then the sharpened edge just simply. Take the splitting bolts. I don't think I need the flamethrower here. Right, so flamethrower out. Axe in, lure trap out, gold in. I don't have that yet. I assume it's the higher range one. If I recall correctly, there was one that increased the range slightly. And I note that they have decreased the range in the third game. Right, grinder goes here. This one needs to be upgraded. Alright, that's perfect. You can go over there now. Then this needs to be upgraded. Have you darts? Yep. And then I'm gonna have money. Actually have the grinder later on. To the right. That skeleton. Right, the grinder goes back here. I do love the knockback on the bolt trap whenever I can get it. I completely forgot I need to rush this one. It is. I don't know how much I like it. To be fair, I kind of only followed the greed path in the previous game. Because I is greedy. I completely forgot that I need to rush this. Yeah. Just set this one up so I don't forget. I know. I switched to that later, but I really like the greed path. I just found it funny to have like 4 or 5 level 3 chakrams. Also, one mob lost. Wonderful. This one, Necromancer goes over here. Send it. I have only looked at them earlier, very shortly. Haven't really thought about which is gonna be the best yet. I need to upgrade those in case more dwarfs come in, which they won't. But fun fact, I think I have the greed one currently. Because again, I like it. I'm gonna leave the other golems for now. Have barrage. A barrage kinda reminds me of the rocket launcher. As a, like, ranged floor AoE, like explosive trap. Though it has a very different feel to it. Close. But at least now we're regenerating. Oh wait, I don't even have the blood rune. Why am I worrying? It works better than rocket, yeah. The rocket had issues with its targeting. Especially on short range. Also, I just realized that this also pulls in allies. No wonder that Mr. Necromancer is always on the front. Like, this feels like a more complete trap. The rocket launcher had massive issues. To be fair, it was intended to be... I think the rocket launcher didn't have as much max range as it wanted to have for its targeting to work with the lock-on. Go eat them. That should be within 7 minutes. Perfect. It definitely works a lot better than a rocket. Level 1 beam no longer generate heat. Nah. It shouldn't be on level 1 for too long. This is set enemies on fire for 50% of trap damage for 4 seconds. Activation range +1, okay. I thought this might be increased damage for other traps. Enemies explode for 100% of trap damage in a small area. I think I already know what I'm going with. Next thing to do it actually with ascending. Warren. Temper, Veil, and Helm. Which one is this? That one. Uh-huh. So you go for this one, you go for this one. I definitely need to destroy the tomb, which has horsemen. Temper, Veil, and Helm. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You get the ballista and the... oh wait, no, fuck, it's on the same tier. That's fine then. Okay. Mr. Necromancer gets to live, like, here and can just shoot them over the lava. I don't have a time restriction, so that's fine. Alright. I should probably try and get the Animanton up. One thing I don't like, same with the Poison Trap, is that it kind of just wastes its shots when there are not enough enemies around. But I think that is a fundamental design, so you can't really change it. Wonderful. Yeah, again, though, that isn't, honestly, not that much of an endorsement. To say it's better than one that wastes all of its projectile the second an enemy steps on it. I remember all of the charms that this axe has used to be upgrades. Can you actually put these in lava? No. The poison trap definitely lacks AoE. I mean, you can kind of do it with the... What is it? Here. Yep. I just still need to get the X upgrade for that. Also, what is the 6th level increase rune well, I don't have runes equipped, so... Oh wait, I have 3 runes equipped, so it's 15% XP multiplier. Lovely. Right. I think that should be it. Yeah, it definitely works better. It currently feels like... it feels really strong right now. The barrage trap, even with its negative of wasting bullets against low amounts of enemies. It feels really strong. I should use the lightning trap. I should try the lightning trap. Increases physical force, increases cooler mass only. Ah, that's for the spring. I don't think I have used it a single time in this game. The Peak and Undercity. Veil, Helm, and Foot, and Wrath level 6. I'm gonna do that and then the Wrath level on another one. Right. Load out. I think the grinder is still my best shot. Also, empowering Shadow Glass. The Peak, okay. Need to check in on that then, later. Place a cornerstone down here. And then you go here. Block off that. And then we'll just have grinders there. I mean, it's like... As I said, range is king. Or rather, I really like range, so I can understand why they would do that. Oh, can I blow this one up? Yes, then I can force them actually to go the long way around. Not like that, though. So this one... And then we can just have like a bolt there. Love me that bolt. Good. Now I just need enough money for a barricade down here. I'll also get rid of that rock. I'll have to see it. Now, there are a lot of thieves in those tombs, which means I need a lot of grinders. I forgot to block that off. And the thieves were released. Well. I should probably do that again. I know that they don't open. Why did I... Oh yeah, no, it was exploded by the cart, so... sending them the long way might actually have been a mistake there. Yeah, what are the... Oh, right, for the ballista. Yeah, well then, just don't do that. Yeah, it was destroyed by the coal carts. Before I put that barricade down, let's go that rock. Then we can just have... You like that. And they come down. Blow them up. Now we have the space there. Have this thing there. I do kind of want to open the tombs just for more XP. How the fuck did the Chakram get to this vault? What? How does that make sense? Right, so all of these have big barricade. I have big barricade there, don't I? Right. Right. That was stupid then. Can't have multiple big barricades, unfortunately. And that's an entrance, right. I hate those stupid sorcerers. Right, Mr. Necromancer is dead. That makes repositioning him easier. Okay, the golems are a problem apparently for the grinders. Destroy, send that. Place cornerstone once again down here. Have bolt here this time. Oh yeah, I can put one there. Oh, I have the ballista still equipped. No, that's not what I want. Skewering and volley. Those are fun. Those are more fun. Cornerstone. Then the grinders around here. Alright. And Mr. Necromancer can come up. Did he really summon the fucking golem onto the trap? Hate him. Hate these sorcerers. And somehow they escaped, both of them escaped both of the bolt traps. Anyway. I think I'm just gonna put an axe there. I realized, yeah, the helm I don't like the home rune. I do not like the home rune. Honestly, using the bolt for everything is fun. It's a bit sad that you can't pin enemies to the wall. That would be even better. But I guess I'll take it. Alright. Get the soul glow up. I really do not like that the bolts pierce the Vanguard's shields. Like, the Vanguard existed to do... You can with harpoons? Ah, I didn't know that. The Vanguards kind of existed to do one thing and they took it away from them. Also... No, I can't. I'm gonna wait for some income. The +1 piercing sigil. I'm surprised the anima trap got the chakram trap got to do anything. Wonderful. Inferior physical force. Okay, by 10% per tier grade, the usual. And now we need to do that with a Wrath level 6. But without runes. Cornerstone goes down here again. Or maybe it goes back there. Sure, that's probably longer. Bolt. Axe. You always need to go so high for the Wrath level. Oh, Mr. Necromancer died. Yeah, not surprised there. Not surprised about that. Sell these. Mr. Necromancer goes here. I should probably use those more. Right. So this one, because why is the axe so fucking expensive? And that should be fine. Alright, then we sell you so we can put that one back up. as well as the axe. Honestly, no. Put you there. Have the moneymaker here. And now we just need to survive the sorcerers, who come with all of the golems. But that should be... yeah, that should be good at this point. Blast them. Okay. Yeah. No more danger here. Survived Wrath level 6, I always don't really like. Wonderful. Now I think advanced cooling went over here to cool itself down completely before attacking again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I understand why. Actually, I should probably just go ahead and buy this. More gold mines. Then, I think the only map remaining is the peak. Unlocks a charm, the extra up, increased swing radius, increases damage, but yeah. Vampire Shell and Vine. Enigma? Enigma, there it is, okay. Enigma, Temper Shell and Vine, okay. What do I want there? I think just basically the same. Or do I bring push traps along? No, I don't think so. Right, anyway. Cornerstone up there. One block here. And one block here. And then we'll have like one block there. Yeah. Good. Big axe is gonna go here. Bolt. And then over there a dart trap that should have enough range. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a third entrance, I completely forgot. Alright, give me my soul hoster. I am aware, yeah. He does destroy the barricades. He comes from down here if I recall correctly. However, and here's the thing, he just respawns and then walks over them anyway, so whatever. Say no to horsemen. I'm still not sure how I feel about the chakram in this one. I miss the stupid overpowered ones I had in the previous game. peeking from entrance 1, yeah. Like, it's not doing bad, but comparatively, well, to be fair, I had the bolt a lot earlier. What can I insert upgrade here? The axe. The axe. This axe, that axe. They really don't look like paladins. Alright, there's the king. Like, he got here really fast. Motherfucker, can you stop stepping on this? Yeah, that's not wrong, now they mention it. Holy shit, stop. And now he's just somewhere. Like, this is honestly not the best boss fight. Yeah, increase the swing radius by 20%. Wonderful. Some more gems. I have, like, upgraded grinder, I guess. Which is... wait, where was I? The peak here. And now, within 10 minutes. Enemy level +2. God damn, I don't ever want to do that. Right. Cornerstone, once again, up here. Blockade 1, blockade 2. I could if I didn't forget to change my loadout. Which... this upgrade, I think, in in Dungeon Warfare 2 wasn't that good, because the axe already hit the entire field anyway, so why bother? But it now is kind of required. Wasn't it I think it was a bit bigger than it is now. Alright, Chakram, show your worth. Like, it's still not that great. need to keep in mind that I actually send the enemies. Wait, do I have the bleeding thing? I have the bird balls, yeah. And now I just need to make sure to kill the boss within 10 minutes. I'm really sad about the chakram trap. It was my absolute favorite in the second game. Mainly due to the items I had, but still. It also was kind of just utterly broken based on the items I had. Yeah, I probably don't need it, that's true. Let me eat your legs. No. The Black Knight just does not give a shit. Well, the chakram trap isn't really lost. Well, that's a problem, though. Actually, just put that there. Why not? So that he has 3 legs remaining. Alright. I'm still disappointed in this final boss. But I think that should be... And yeah, you're right, I don't need to pull now. Which was the harvest. So... Sunder, I guess. Is that all the objectives? It is. Right, it is not yet all maps, I'm pretty sure. Have another short soul forge, I guess. Sure, why not? No, wait, go back. Now I kind of just need to level up to maximum. No, I haven't done the last labyrinth yet. Sure. I think that's just a simple grinder thing. Oh wait, this one. Lock and Crush is the one with the big moving wall, right? Where the mysterious challenger first comes on. The first boss, if I recall correctly, right? Mm-hmm. Didn't even need any trap except the first one, huh? I do not understand why the capacity scales endlessly. Why does it scale infinitely?
Flawless victory.
Sure. Yeah, that's true, but I'm pretty sure the +1 isn't the +1 multiplied by the other modifiers it has? It still doesn't really matter because infinite scaling is infinite scaling. Infinity is by definition more than 500%. So it really doesn't matter all that much. Where is sort by order? That was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Lock and crush. Infinite. What does the chain... I do not understand the chain or its purpose. Which one is the one that damage increases by 10% permanently? This one, right? Like, how does the tear damage work? When it's pulled by 2 chains? The chain deals damage on hit, okay. So you need to chain them and then kill them. Yeah, toss the chakram. So you take the base damage, I guess. And then just more targets. Toss the chakram, add the chain. We do have some chains already here. So sure, let's try that. That it is. That is true. Can't put it down there, unfortunately. So you have 7.2, 7.6, 8. 8.4. It increases by 4 per. To be fair, the arcane trap also scaled infinitely before they nerfed that. I assume they put a block to that. I assume they left the chain trap because it's not really a damage trap, or not really supposed to be. Oh wait, I put grinders there instead of chains. Well, that was stupid. Okay, yeah. It's 4 damage. It's 4%. Okay, question. The chain trap increases by 0.4 per kill. The grinder increases by 1 per kill. Doesn't the grinder just increase more? Because it's 10% of the base damage. stuff. Because, if I understand the chain correctly, it's 10% of its base damage, unlike the dart, which is just 10% of its damage. 5% of its damage, and the arcane trap as well. Like, this one is... Yeah, this increases just damage. I do kinda love this thing. Until you can't use it anymore. Alright. Put that in front. I have some grinders. I don't even know how much XP it was. Not that much. I should probably have runes on. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think the chain is that good. Like, this is definitely a utility trap. This one says trap damage increases by 10%, but that's just wrong. It increases its base damage. Because one of the traps had 110 damage and increased by 0.4 per kill, so that is just a plain lie. Unfortunately. Because of the crusher, right? Let me try that. Lock and crush. Just set everything. And infinity. But I'm not gonna use the chain, I don't think. I'm gonna upgrade the ones I have. Like, starts with level 3 warriors. So much armor. Honestly, no, sell them. Yeah. Fucking Wilson is in the way. Yeah, that's better numbers. That's a lot better numbers. Yeah, that's... Right, I see. So it survives 10 hits, yeah. get another soul. I can't afford another soul forge. Unfortunate. Upgrades the barricade, which is the limits the amount to 10%. Which durability bonus of 220%. If you upgrade that, 630%. Durability 110, so it would take 11 damage per hit. That actually doesn't really matter, it always takes like 10%. So it always takes 10 hits. But you can probably explode them while it won't kill. But yeah, with that, you can probably just... where did I put that there? Actually just leveled up everything. I'm gonna do it one more time. Then I just press this button. Immune to barricade strike, I forgot. Right, and retry that again. Yeah, the explosion one. Yeah, just get me the barricade. Fully reset. Barricade. Okay, so 50 is the maximum. Good to know. And chain. I do like how it just shows you have a trap there. Alright. Let's let them get in. Throw a boulder at them. That does absolutely fuck all. Okay, the knockback did not all that much. And the enemies just are too fast for this wall. $366. Like, still good enough. Yeah, I noticed that. Wait, is this now all on max level? Yeah, this is now all on max level. So the highest you can have is 10.5. Alright, quick start. And a few enemies just do not care for the wall. Also, I just realized I also need a barricade there. I should probably stop only doing one barricade. Right, one more. And actually just skip. You maximum. Alright. Just so it takes longer for them to get through all of them. I thought. Wait. Sell you, sell you, sell you. Yeah, some enemies just straight do not care. Like, at this point, the wall is too slow. Nah, it doesn't work. That exceeds your highest score, yeah. Does make sense. But... okay, so this is Conqueror level 6. Level 6, okay. Not, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I do the Ascension. More so for just... that is definitely, though, a good way to farm. I invite the Nicholas ring, those for gold claims everything. That is correct. Right. You have a skill tree now? Wait, what? No, do not abandon this word. On the Ascension or what? Upgrade skills. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well, I don't really consider this a skill tree, but close enough. Wait, what do we have? Ballistics, increased activation range of projectile traps. Wait, how many percent is that? 2%, so it's up to 100%. Okay. Trap rearm speed. Well, that I will put everything in. Like rearm speed and damage, probably. I do hope it's a placeholder. This kind of feels like it's something they would add for that roguelike mode. Brute force. How much damage? 1%. That's good to know. Now with this, until you get to the plus 40%, you can kind of just do this one repeatedly. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I do hope they add, like, similar to the previous ones. The skill trees, because they were fun. I think in the second one they kind of just overdid it with all the things they had, like they had the skill tree and the items. To be fair now, they have the charms as well. Unlocked an origin core, I don't think I found that yet. Oh well. Anyway, for now, I hope I will. Yeah, for now I will cut it. I thank you for watching. I thank you for the tip, especially for the farming area here. I will probably continue doing that. They also have skill trees, but they're not here, are they? Where do I find those? Or are they only unlocked later? They will have future updates. Well, that sounds like something to look forward to. Not sure how I feel about that. I kind of hate when games come out unfinished. Oh well. Game is good enough. Game is good enough. Right. As mentioned, I will cut it. I thank you for watching. Thank you for the tip for the farming. Not sure if I will do that until the next update. I'll see. There's another game I've been waiting for like 2 years now on an update. If it ever comes out. We'll see. But for now, I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night. And, yeah, hope you have a nice week. Goodbye.